Is anybody? Hello. We're live apparently. I can't tell. Is anybody writing anything yet? Nope. Okay. So we're on our road to being the best lawyer we can be. Warning, there may be some flashing lights and yelling for epileptic people. Please do not watch this if you're epileptic. Sorry about that. I can't speed up the cutscene. You lose. Ugh! So that's the crime scene. Eek! Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney. Looks like the cards have fallen out of hand. I see. To be in a bit of trouble. Say something. Did someone hit him in the head? Me, please. The cops should be here. I am in your hands should it come to that. What the fuck does that have? What the fuck does that mean? April 20th. 9:37 a.m. Dispatch Court. Defendant Lobby number 3. Packets. Palms sweaty. I can admit I am a bit nervous. Good morning. I'm gonna give him this voice. Good morning, sir. You look tense, Justice. Wound up tight. What wound up, sir? No, I am loose. I'm fine. That screechy voice. Is that your voice? That screeching sound, is that your voice? I suppose it's to be expected. Your first trial, and it is a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh? I'm fine. I got up at 5 a.m. to do this. To do my core of steel voice workout. I'm fine. Actually, right now it's about 7:58 a.m. So that's close to this time. That explains it. Oh, that explains it. I did expect a change, respect, quiet to your screech. I overdid it. I overdid it again. Justice. As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift. Drift, got it, sir. I'm fine. I am all over that drift. As it happens, I mind him with the night of the murder. We can't let this case fall through. Yes, I'm fine, sir. One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way. I'll be parroting our case. Okay. You might want to invest yourself to the client. Introduce yourself to the client. My name is Apollo Justice, and I'll fight for you. If it isn't clear already, I am a new attorney. And today is my first trial. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant has been accused of murder. My boss wants to help him out, of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. It's not him. No way. I mean, there's no way he did it. It's not him. No way. I'm going to give this guy... Oh, not you. If it isn't Phoenix Wright, a Phoenix Wright pain in my ass. Whoa! Oh, it just looks so awesome. Good morning. Morning. It's all up to you today. Morning. It's all up to you today. First trial. Nervous. Meeting him. Client. Accused. Charged. Dun, 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 dun. I guess he's thinking this. I think I am supposed to say something. Help? Sure, yeah. Fine, I'm fine. Mr. Fine, is it? I did remember you having an odd name. Well, we're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Given is a top note defendant attorney. And he's your friend, so why? You see, you can do it. Because, believe. And I'm sorry this happened to you. I mean, I hit myself in the chin, that's why it's up. That, I mean, it's time, shall we? Yes, sir. Okay, I need to focus. First trial. Here comes justice. Here comes justice. April 20th, 10 a.m. Defendant corner. Courtroom number 2. Okay, guys, this is literally the first time I've ever streamed this. Order in the court. The court is now in session.
The prosecutor is ready, Your Honor.
The defendant is, fine. I mean, I'm ready, Your Man, mind going blank. Don't panic. Too late. Your name was Justice. Was Mr. Justice? Right? And this is your first trial? Yes, Your Honor. But I'm fine, really. Are you quite sure your voice sounds a bit strained? Adam Mr. Gibbon? Yes, Your Honor. I was under the impression that you would be handling up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, a different attorney must always call to his client's wishes. And my clients specified the request of Mr. Justice. Well, of course he wants justice. Well, of course he wants justice. But to enter his case to the Greenhorn, why?
I already forgot the judge's voice, so he might just start sounding like an old coot soon.
He might as well sound like him. Do I not excuse what I said, that when you're the best defendant attorney in town, Mr. Gibbon?
Okay, so Mr. Gavin got trialed, explored, fine. But does he have coats of steel? But does he have cords of steel?
Then let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom.
Hey everybody, I just want a burrito, just a burrito, that's all I ask for. You said order in the court earlier, so I have a burrito.
This is truly an unfortunate, true turn of events. I'm sorry we had to meet again under these circumstances. Long time no see, Mr. Wright.
Let's put the past behind us, shall we? These days, I am mostly Phoenix Wright, piano player. Mr. Wright, how could this have happened?
I won't speak of it further then. If the prosecutioner would be so kind as to explain the charges, Mr. Pariah. I'm just going to call him Pariah.
Yes. To think I saw you enter this room, a fresh attorney, and I'll see you leave it in chains. Now you loser, just like me.
Winston Pariah, submit as ever I see, snipe as ever I see.
Adam, the criminal accused at the Borscht Bowl Club, a Russian restaurant.
Das Daniel Borscht.
The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim, a customer, and he hit him, wham, on the head, smack, killed him cold.
A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you say he was...
the planner for the club, it seems.
Phoenix Wright, a pianist? Oh, he's a pianist, all right, a penis. That sounds so close to penis anyway.
This is the weapon that took the victim's life. This is the weapon that took the victim's life. A bottle of grape juice.
Looks like a bottle of whiskey to me, but who am I supposed to judge?
Grape juice is appetizing our defendant's drink of choice.
The court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence.
Really, a bottle of juice? Been added to that.
Something to note, Justice. All evidence is filed in the court record. Make a process check in further.
The court records? Right. I heard of that.
Use the court record button to look at the evidence so far. I am confident in your abilities to handle this.
Right. The court records button sounds like it's time for some hands-on action.
So the victim was a customer at this restaurant. But who was this Emily Smith?
You know, Smith is my last name, so this sort of hits home for me.
One of my last names, fellow.
We believe he was a traveler, Your Honor.
A traveler?
According to his passport, he had been out of the country for a number of years.
Wait, could he have been a refugee? Or as I used to call it, refugee, because I couldn't talk back in the day.
He had only returned to his country recently, though. His place of origin is unclear.
And he had some of confidence with the defendant?
That too is unclear at present, Your Honor. We believe they first met at the Borscht Bowl Club on the night of the crime.
If they had only met, then why murder?
You know, I do it when I just see someone in Minecraft. I just go like, hey, you look like you have a stabbable face. Stab, 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 poke, poke.
Perhaps the victim startled the defendant, snubbed the defendant's piano playing.
That's not apparent to have been the case. No. The motivation has nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skill. At least not piano playing. I'll let this picture explain what I mean. Wait, let's focus on it. As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime.
Wait a second. Isn't poker gambling? That's a crime in and of itself!
Indeed. It appears our defendant has fallen to become the beast, the base sort of criminal
it is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet it was only that, a game in the present sense, a competition, Your Honor.
A competition?
Yes, a test of wits, a sense case of passion. Only the cards their base wrist are in blue, known in final outcome. Come again?
The cards on the table had blue decks, Your Honor. Blue backs, Your Honor. I believe the defendant was waxing, perhaps in an attempt to mistake those perhaps present. Impress women. To impress the women.
That would be our first order of business here, then. To find out more about this final game of cards.
Dat.
Very well, defendant. You will testify to the court about the poker competition. Head the night of the crime.
My pleasure. This is my first trial. Here goes nothing.
Okay.
I am a pianist by trade, yet I can't handle playing it at all. My real job is to take on interesting customers over at the poker table. The room where we play and the competition in there are the club men attraction. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is, a game. And our customers are happy. I don't know, something might seem fishy.
A pianist who can't play piano?
Better than a defendant attorney who can't defend. Better than a defendant attorney who can't defend, right?
Very well, the defendant may begin the cross-examination.
Right, Your Honor. My first cross-examination. Don't blow it.
Oh, you know, right? You're sweating bullets. And I would know, because I eat bullets. In my country of Bosnia.
Bullets? Where? Where?
It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and strapped too.
My brain feels strained and strapped, sir. Stripped.
You're watching me perform cross-examination many times. You've watched me perform cross-examination many times. Though you've never done one yourself. Have you? Care for a refresher?
What to do? Should I ask Mr. Gavin for a refresher? Cross-examination? No, I got this. No need for help here, sir. I think I got this one covered.
I think you'd better do more than think. You know it's it or you do not.
I'm fine. The cords of steel are ready for battle. My weapon, present, press and present.
Fine. Find and increase any lies in the testimony and reveal them to the court. That is a cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it, love it.
Investigation? Lies? Phoenix Wright?
As if Phoenix Wright would never lie, and it's up to me to prove it.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Okay.
I am a pianist, but I'm a pianist by trade, yet I can't handle playing at all. My job is to take on interested customers over to the poker table.
Wait, let's press them.
They play you just to play poker. That would seem to be the case. I am presenting all, after all.
Blah. Bah. Do I detect pride in that scream? It's just head for an honor. Head work member of such like an imagination.
Yes, your imagination was always a bit limited, Winston.
What?
I played poker for 7 years in that room, and I've never lost once. What? You see why the customers come now. Defeat the undefeated poker champion. It's quite a draw. That is, I am quite a draw.
Wait, you've never lost once? Not even one time?
As I said, I am a professional.
He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once. Is that really professional?
The room where we play poker, and the competition in there are the club members.
Wait, let's press him for more. The room in the scene picture is in testimony.
It has quite a history, actually. The Bush Bowl Club used to be a whole spot for black market type back in the day. Black market types back in the day.
Black market?
All in the past, things like the black market are only on the silver screens nowadays. Stuff Scarface is to say, selfish to say, that things were a lot of details made under that table. Right there in that room.
A smoking room, gambling handle, you know. Just looking at that picture makes me feel bad.
The boss gathers around the table, cutting the deck safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile keeps a good watch through that small window. I can perfect pictures in now. I can practically picture it now. That window does look
like it would be good for keeping a lookout, but little else.
The room had a few other tricks to it, though it was common knowledge to us regulars. At any rate, they came to play poker in a step into history. Despite the dark past, it was all just good, clean fun.
I can't believe I read all that in that voice. It's really hard to do that voice.
The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks.
Using 2 decks. Okay, I can't really use any of this. I need to get more information.
2 decks of cards.
A simply managed to prevent cheating. If you attempt 2 decks, no one can slip in cards.
There's nothing else I noticed. There's something else I noticed. In the adding to the cards, in the addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying on the floor. Perhaps the cards on the floor, on the table, cards upside down, onto the floor, wound up on the floor. Each one forming a complete deck. A crime scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetry, really. It's pathetic, really.
Including, we use 2 types of cards in the club. One deck of cards was red, the other one was blue. The other blue.
As I recall in poker, you make 5 hands.
I don't know poker at all.
I can see how it would be easy to cheat.
Yes, a game of hands. Huh?
Order in the court. This competition you're talking about, I believe the court understands the nature of game satisfaction.
That's right. It was a simple game, after all.
Are you sure?
Huh?
People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment that the crime overran. Yet you claim no recollection of the crime.
Now, that's strange.
What's strange?
I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defendant. Right. I completely let that one slip by.
Don't despair yet, Justice.
Sir?
Right there, something I'd like made clear. Namely your competition to the case. It at handle, and I'd like to hear it from you.
Sure, why not?
Very well. The defendant will arms his testimony.
Just one little press, and I'll find myself a whole new testimony.
I played silence rating the murder. But I will say I never touched the murder weapon.
Wait. Does he know what the murder weapon is? We're investigating.
Swizzly Swoody, looking for your booty. Swizzly Swoody, looking for that booty.
Examine.
A bottle. It is completely empty. Grape juice. How long has it been since I drank grape juice? Apparently, it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. I wonder how well it goes with borscht.
Let's keep examining. It's completely. I can't imagine Mr. Wright lying.
Isn't it a little early to jump to conclusions? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. If you need more information, don't forget to press.
Right, I got it. I'm fine. Time to listen to that testimony again.
Let's press him. You can't handle playing?
Oh yeah, yeah. I play sometimes when customers demand it. So I play them one song that usually they all want.
What's that supposed to be? A borscht just now?
That title of pianist is a mask, a relatable face I wear for world at large.
Then why are you really at the Borscht Bowl Club?
My real job is to take people over to the poker table.
Yeah, we already did all that. What? We have a limited imagination. We did all that. You never touched the murder weapon. Please don't let me be fucking up. Please don't let me be fucking up. Please.
So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon. The murder weapon is this grape juice bottle, right?
So I said.
Something the matter, Mr. Justice?
Too bad our new defendant attorney never learned how to play dumb.
What's this, Mr. Pariah?
I examined the bottle in question, you see. And it's covered with the defendant's fingerprints.
Oh, I discovered something. Objection! Oh, objection! No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine. Excessive yelling could damage the judge's ears and our court in that case.
But, what about my cords of steel? Anyway, what's so strange about fingerprints on a bottle in a restaurant?
Well, that's true, Mr.
I didn't get a chance to fucking read that.
Oh, they wouldn't prove a thing. It's if they were normal fingerprints.
Huh?
But the fingerprints on the bottle, on the murder weapon, were upside down.
Upside down? What does that mean?
It means he was holding it inverted. And they can't be one reason. There can only be one reason. Hold up, I gotta take a drink of my drink here.
It's thirsty work being a lawyer.
One reason for that. Blam! Wham! Swam! Bam! Wham! He knocked him over the head. Yes. To brain someone with the bottle.
Yeah! Mr. Gavin, I think just took a turn for the worse.
Oh, I see no problem, Justice. Huh? The one thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything you'll see. Defendant, you can explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the courtroom. Would you care to explain your fingerprints on the bottle to the courtroom? ... I stated by my plea of silence, recording to the murder. For now. Not very compliant, are we? This could hurt your case.
I am sure he's uncompliant because he's hiding something. There must be some reason.
Your Honor, you seem to have forgotten something. And what might that be, Mr. Gavin? On the night of the crime, who was in response? Who was it that responded to the murder? Who responded the murder to the police? Reported.
Well, that was the defendant, Mr. Wright, but still, that...
Really?
Yeah. According to the case files, the murder was reported from near the scene by a call from the defendant's cell phone.
Near the scene?
Let's take a look during of the murder scene, shall we? The victim was murdered in a small room in a basement 2 floors down from the ground floor. Of course, cell phones can't get reception so far down. The defendant used the stairs in the hallway to go above ground. The call came from the first floor of the restaurant.
I see. And this is the phone that made the call. Looks like we got another piece of evidence, but that will have to be for the next live stream, guys. I'm sorry.
But I honestly cannot go on anymore. Apparently nobody wrote anything in the stream. Nope.
The live stream will be ending now, guys. Hope you liked it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.